Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing out there? Welcome back to my channel, University with Marie. I am Marie. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. As I said, I've been gone for a minute there, but I am back. Please catch the replay if you have not seen this video. Also, please double check if you're subscribed to the channel. Let's see who's here. I know Marcella's in the house. How are you, Marcella? How's everyone doing? Folks in the clouds, how are you doing as well? It is so good to see everyone. Come get this commentary. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Good morning, and hello. How are you doing? Like I said, guys, I am back. Hello, chatting with Tina. How are you doing this morning? It's so great to see you, guys. It's just I'm just so happy at this point. I really am happy at this point, guys. And when you're happy and you're feeling good, right, guys? Today is Sunday. Things have a tendency to just spew out. Opposed to someone being nervous, because I used to be nervous coming on here, but today I wanted to discuss why Black is not cracking. They're saying that we as Black women and Black men, we have kind of like the ups on folks when it comes down to not wrinkling or not aging very quickly. And I think that's a great thing, right, guys? We're going to get into it. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the article that I decided to use to reference while I'm doing this, okay? While I am telling you guys about this, because I always wondered, why aren't we cracking? Why are we not cracking? And so what I did was found the 5 top reasons why folks of color are not cracking, that we are not wrinkling, not acquiring wrinkles as much as other folks would acquire wrinkles. Okay, guys. Let me just scroll down here. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And if you aren't subbed to the channel, please sub to the channel, guys. I really would appreciate it. Now, let's get into it, shall we? The very first reason why we are not acquiring wrinkles as much as other folks do, guys. Hello there. It's because they say that we have exceptional genes. We have exceptional genes. And again, I told you guys, I do look like my mother. I look exactly like my mom. Hi, Eve. Exactly like my mother. And my mom she does have these high cheekbones that I have. Okay. She does have these. And my mother does not have one string of gray hair. She did not have one string of gray hair. And she was 65 when she passed away. However, I do. I actually took the gray hair from my father. I've been having gray hair since I was 9 years old, guys. But we're talking about the skin. We're talking about the face area, guys. The neck area on, women of color. She said, we got some good genetics. That's right. We have great genetics. And like I said, I get it from my mom. I do. So it says we have exceptional genes. And they, what they call us? They say we're called exceptional skin agers. Exceptional skin agers, which is just a great title to have. I've seen folks that are 80 years old, women that are 80 years old, looking just as young as us, 50, 40, 40-ish. Seriously. So I wanted to come up with the 5 top reasons why we don't age. And one of them is the genes, guys. Number 2, okay? We have natural protection from the sun. Natural protection from the sun. Let's just kind of touch on that. Okay. Now we know we are full of melanin, but guess what they say? They say the darker the skin, the more melanin you have in your body, right? And the more protection you'll receive from things like cancer and other skin cancer and other types of cancer. It says here exposure to ultraviolet light is one of the main causes of wrinkles. Did you all know that? Now, we see all these women wearing all these sunglasses. They are not wearing sunglasses just for show or just for, to have a label on it. No, they are wearing these sunglasses to protect their eyes from acquiring wrinkles. I just always thought that women wore shades just to look spiffy and classy. But no, they're trying to protect their eyes and their face from wrinkles. It says, according to the Mayo Foundation, it says a big source of UV light is the sun. So, ladies and gents, when you are going outside, okay, please try to wear sunglasses, ladies. Wear sunglasses. It's going to protect your eye area. Let me go back to the comments here. It's going to protect your eye area. It's going to protect your facial area. And also what you can do as well is go outside and be old school with it and have a black umbrella, an umbrella over you to protect you from the sun. Wear your shades and wear those umbrellas. And yes, she says drinking plenty of water helps also, ladies. I don't like water, Tiffany, but I know I need to drink it. Drinking water does make your face look really good. Now, I was watching Married to Medicine last night, okay? Catching up on Married to Medicine. And what is her name? Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie is a very healthy young lady, is she not? She believes in being healthy, working out, drinking water, but she still has those, I call them butterfly wrinkles here. She still has quite a bit of wrinkles there, and I'm not sure where it came from because she does not smoke or anything. So again, son of a that's where the genes kick in at, I believe. You taking it from your mother and your great grandmother, that can be a source, the main source, the genes, because the genetics, because with Dr. Jackie, she does allegedly have a lot of wrinkles around her facial area, and she's very healthy. She's very healthy, and she believes in working out. So take heed of that one, y'all. Now, getting back to the sun. The sun does protect us. I mean, we protect our bodies, automatically protect us from the sun, the UV rays. But you notice that a lot of women that are lighter complected, have lighter complexions, and women of no color, they have a tendency to acquire these, sicknesses more quicker because they don't have the melanin in their body. And we know this. It says here, and melanin has properties that protect us from those UV rays, which is true. We know this. It says this not only reduces our risk of unsightly wrinkles, but decreases our risk of skin cancer as well. So I didn't know that as well. I know that, wearing sunglasses, it's a sheesh, but it is helping you protect your eyes and protect your face from, getting wrinkles. And again, the sun is a big, big aspect of why women are getting wrinkles. So women, if you are walking in the sun and you are sunbathing, try your best to put something over your face to block you from the sun so it won't, crack your skin. Okay. Next, the next reason is our skin's aging process is delayed. It says our skin aging process is delayed. Now, some folks tell me that I'm aging backwards, right? That's very interesting. They say I'm aging backwards. I don't see how, but they say I am aging backwards. It says here's one time when it's good to be behind the curve. A study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology compared the pores, wrinkles, and skin tones of Black women from Mauritius Island with those of the white women from France. Okay, they found that signs of aging were more advanced in white women. This is where they did a study and research that the white women's skin aged quite quickly. They were more advanced. The aging was more advanced in white women. It says leading researchers to conclude that light skin begins the aging process earlier in one's lifespan than darker hues. So, it's just natural. It's basically, we're not doing anything magnificent or something substantial as far as lotions and potions on our faces and our neck area. It's natural for us to look this way, ladies. And don't get me wrong, I have tried different moisturizers and things like that on my face, like Olive Olay, and it would only break me out. It would only break me out, and it would have my skin itching and things of that nature. I'm not sure what you ladies could use as far as a moisturizer, but right now I am just using the gift that they gave me at Lancome. They gave me some wash and some moisturizer, and I just use that, or I'll just use Dove. I'll just use Dove, ladies. Just some simple soap. She says she's probably not well rested. Could be she's probably not well rested because she does have a lot of wrinkles. And you know who else I told you guys have a lot of wrinkles like that? And she's a lighter complected woman. Angel Brinks from Basketball Wives. That young lady, she's in her 30s, guys, and she has a significant amount of wrinkles, substantial amount of wrinkles around the eye area, on the side of the eye. And I always wonder, like, why is she aging so fast? It's because I don't think she has a lot of melanin in her body. Could not be. And she may be out there sunbathing as well. So my advice to her is to get her some sunglasses and, protect herself from the sun because she's a lighter skinned woman. And what did the facts are that the darker you are, the less you would be, accepted to get skin cancer or age quicker because of the melanin in your body. You have more melanin in your body as a darker skinned woman, okay, or male. Let me go to the next one here. It says, we literally have thick skin. We literally have thick skin. I just want to show you, ladies and guys, a couple of folks on here that are they are up in age and they are not aging at all. It seems like though they're aging backwards, as you guys put it. Okay, the first one we have here is who? None other than who? Angela Bassett. Look at this lady. Look at her skin. Goodness, look at her skin. Her skin is gorgeous, is it not? Her skin is glowing. It's gorgeous. This woman, you know what? I should have Googled how old she is, but I know she's over 50. I know she is over 50. Angela Bassett is over 50. Look at her. Beautiful, right? Beautiful skin. And here's another one, Taraji Henson. She's beautiful as well, and she is over 50. Is she not? These are beautiful women of color who are not aging. Okay, who are not aging. Now, here is a group picture of women that are 40s and up. They are not aging, guys. Look at those skin. Look at the skin. Look at her. Look at Tisha. I mean, gosh, that is interesting, right? Beautiful skin. Now, before I go to the next one as well, I wanted to show you guys, I wanted to hone in on the fact that a lot of our women of color, they're making the mistake of implementing plastic surgery on their face. They're getting these cheek enhancements where they're getting these injections to make their cheeks, be high, I guess, high cheekbone. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe because their faces are kind of sagging. I'm not sure. But a lot of these women are very young women. They're very young women, and they're getting these high cheekbones, these fake, these cheek injections. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, some of these women are in their 30s getting cheek enhancements. That is really weird to me. So I wanted to show you Kristen Teigen. She's not that young, but she has it. You see that? You see her cheekbones? She has received injections, and she does look a little decent with hers. But look at this. Good Lord. Look at that. You see, I wanted to put Lil' Kim up here. And I did have a picture of her. I need to put it into the StreamYard, but she was decent before she had all that surgery. Now she has these cheek enhancements as well. And it looks very, very weird. Does it not, guys? I need to put this picture in here so y'all can see it because it looks really bad, But look at these women cheeks, And so guess what? I thought that when they do get these cheek enhancements, the injections, that they last forever. No, they have to go like once every year and a half or something like that to get this done. So it's like a forever process. What if you don't have any money? It costs a lot, like $1,000 or more, usually to get this done. So, what are you going to do if you don't have any cash on hand, right? Let me take a look at the comments. She said, water helps the elasticity. Right, it does. It helps your skin smooth. And I know I need to drink water, like ladies, and I am going to start. I always say that. She said, yes, they are gorgeous. Yes, hers look good. Look at the black women, though. Look at Angela Bassett. She looks really good. Look at them. She says, I will be back to kiss. Okay, no problem. She said, this is a great topic. Angela Bassett is 64. Oh, my God, she's 64 years old. Hi, Judy M. Angela Bassett is 64 years old. This woman is gorgeous, guys. She's beautiful, and like I said, a lot of folks are like, Marie, you're aging backwards. I don't know how, but it's the genes, guys. It's the genes. Look at Angela. This woman, she has those high cheekbones, and she does not have injections, guys. She does not have injections. She's naturally beautiful like this. Okay? Let's get back to the article, shall we? Now, again, we are looking at the top 5 reasons why we don't crack, okay? It says here, our skin's aging process is delayed. It says, here's one time when it's good to be behind the curve, a study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology. The pores and wrinkles, I told you guys that they compared women of color to women in France, white women in France, and they noticed that the white women in France were advanced aging quickly. They were quickly aging, guys. It says here, they found that signs of aging were more advanced in the white women, leading researchers to conclude that light skin begins the aging process earlier in one's lifespan than darker hues. So they're saying that if you are lighter skin, okay, if like the girl says, she want a yellow bone, but ma'am, your skin is going to age quickly if you don't do anything about it. I'm not sure if she can use some type of moisturizer or something on her face, but the lighter you are, the quicker you will age. This is what research is saying, guys. Okay. Now, it also says our faces aren't as prone to bone loss. I found that really, I know that as we age, our knees begin to get a little arthritis in it, the bones and the cartilage out of your knees start to deplete, right? I noticed that some women need hip replacement, knee replacements, but I didn't think about the face. I didn't think that, we would have bone loss in our face. I know it's weird. I just didn't think about that. Now it says aging doesn't affect the skin. It said aging doesn't affect the skin. The bones in our faces decrease in density as we get older, and that can affect the way we look. So this is why these ladies are getting these injections, I believe, because they're losing bone in their face and it's not holding their face up, right? So they have to get these injections to kind of fill their face out because they're losing the bone in their skin, in their face, okay? That is interesting. Wow. Now, it also says here, Black subjects that then among white participants, according to a study by researchers from Rutgers, New Jersey, suggesting that we may experience less facial bone loss over time. So they're saying that women of color, guys, we are subject to not lose as much bone, not have as much bone loss in our faces as other women. That's very interesting because I guess I still have my cheekbones here, but a lot of these women, they're losing cartilage, they're losing bone in their face, so they're, resorting to these fake cheeks, having these injections in their cheeks and having plastic surgery because the bone loss, and they're saying that it can affect the way we look. Now, I noticed that I have changed as well. I'm aging, I am aging. So I was just wondering, I noticed that here in my mouth area, it looks a little bit different, right? So we are aging, but we're just not aging as fast as other women of non-color. Okay. We're not. Let me go to the next one here, guys. It says, we literally have thick skin. It says the dermis in the layer of the skin directly underneath the outer layer or epidermis. The thicker the dermis, the less pronounced the sign of aging is. Black skin is known for having a thicker dermis than white skin, which helps us look younger. So they're saying that our skin is thick. Guys, I'm just feeling around, I'm just trying to see what, it says, even if you're 90 and you look 75, wouldn't it be better if you're 90 and you look 60? It says, even if you're 90 and you look 75, wouldn't it be better if you look 60? Of course it would be better if we look 60. Of course it would be better if we look 60, Now, they also talk about how we can keep our skin healthy. And with us, women of color, it seems that a lot of us are, we depend on water. We depend on water, drinking water. It helps our face be smooth and glow, and we believe in cleaning our faces. And again, ladies, you cannot going to bed with makeup on your face when you go to sleep because that stuff can set in your pores and begin to, make your face, of course, have it dirty, but it would kind of expand your pores. So you want to make sure you remove all makeup at night and clean your face. Make sure you do that, ladies. Let's see here. I did write some notes here. I love the fact that they say that our skin process is delayed. They compare the pores, to someone else. And it's obvious. We see it. We do see that other women of other colors and creed, ethnicities, excuse me, their faces are wrinkling pretty fast and they can be 30 years old, right? But they'll look like they're 45. We've seen this. Am I right? They look like they're 45 years old and they're only 30. It's very interesting how we are just blessed. Basically, we are blessed. We are blessed people. She said, yes, Lil' Kim messed her natural beauty up. She did. She messed her natural beauty up. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in here into the stream, guys, so you can see it because it is, oh, Jesus. This child, Lord have mercy. She was a woman she was brown skinned as she was about my color, I would say. She's about my color, but this child, as you guys can see, she has done all these different plastic surgeries, trying to be like the next, as she say, beautiful woman. And that's not going to work. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. And it's sad because now She cannot go out in that sun without having an umbrella, without having these big, huge shades on her face, because she knows that the sun is going to affect her. Especially if you're doing some type of bleaching process, guys. You cannot go into the sun. It will harm you. You can get skin cancer that way. Yes, ma'am, you can. So let me go ahead and get it for us right quick. Give me one quick second. I'm going to go ahead and get the picture of who? Lil' Kim, because she's a woman of color, and I can't understand why women of color aren't why women of color are not are getting these fake cheeks and stuff in their face. I don't understand that. I really don't. So we're gonna name this Lil' Kim. Okay. And then let me pull her up. Hot mess. Yes. Lil' Kim, she just ruined herself. And she knows she's ruined herself. She already knows she's ruined herself. It's a hot mess. Let me pull her up right quick, guys. Sorry, I don't have my mouse. Somewhere packed away. So I'm adding her picture, guys, so you all can see the deal with Lil' Kim. So here she is. Let me see if you guys can see her. Here's Lil' Kim. Before and after. Look at how pretty she was before. Now, on the before picture, you can see where she started processing, started getting this surgery. You can tell her nose. That's the first time she did her nose, right? You can tell that she had little jawbones kind of high. They made her jawbones kind of high there. But look at the after, guys. Look at the after. She looks like a complete white woman. I would say a white woman / mixed with maybe Chinese, some type of Asian descent. But this is what she wanted to look like afterwards. And it's perfectly fine, I guess. It's just she was not happy with herself. But guess what? She's harming herself in a way, because guess what? That sun is going to tear her up. The sun is going to tear her up. Look at this girl before and after. Before, she was a beautiful black woman. Now, to me, honestly, she looks like a ghost. She looks like a monster. She really does to me. And I'm sorry to say that. She does. She looks like a monster to me. She does. Kim, you just messed yourself, totally messed yourself up, ma'am. I know you wanted to, be like other folks and be light-skinned, but honestly, light-skinned is not as popular. Now, my kids, I have 3 light-skinned kids, so don't think I'm being prejudiced or anything like that. I'm just saying that as far as women, light-skinned will age quickly. It will age quickly. It's beautiful when it's young and vibrant, but once you hit that 30 and over, and that's probably why they do that to some models. You thought about that? That when they get older and they're light skinned, they kind of kick them to the curb because they're starting to age quickly. And Angela Bassett, she's still modeling, guys. She is still modeling. So here are a couple of tips about 5 ways to healthy skin. It says here, wear sunscreen year round. Folks, especially women that are lighter complexion, wear sunscreen year round. You need it. And the moisturizer that I use right now, it does have sunscreen in it. So I guess that's a extra bonus for me, but I do have melanin in my skin because I'm a darker complected woman, And the next one says, incorporate a vitamin C serum in your morning routine. So they're saying that vitamin C is a potent antioxidant and it protects your skin from environmental pollutants that can cause aging to the skin. So they're saying, use some type of, moisturizer with vitamin C in it. Hell, drink orange juice. As a black woman, just drink orange juice, and drink water and you're good. But folks of lighter skin color, you may want to try these. You may want to try these. And women that are darker, maybe you want to just do this as an extra bonus. But with us, we just need to drink some Wawa. That's it. It says here, say yes to retinol. It says, consider using an over-the-counter retinol or topical vitamin A as a part of your skin care to help prevent any reduced discoloration of the skin. Now, we do have some folks on here that say that their skin is discolored. They're saying that retinol will help you. So try retinol. This is what the folks are saying, that you can put retinol on your face and it'll stop discolorations of your face. I think that's good as well, because some folks do get age spots all over their face. Next, it says, watch your diet. Antioxidant-rich foods. Now, we know spinach, tomatoes, carrots, blueberries, Any type of berry is really good, guys. So when you're getting a smoothie, make yourself a smoothie with the spinach and the blueberries and things, all those strawberries, antioxidants. That helps fight off stuff like cancer. Helps your immune system, and it helps your skin, as they're saying right here. You know, and I'm not a blueberry fan, but I do put in a smoothie when I do drink a smoothie, so I can, you know, fight stuff off. And so the last one is saying keep the temperature down. Choose warm water when bathing, as scalding hot water strips the natural oils from your skin. There we are, guys. Let me get back to the screen. Now, when I'm washing my face, ladies, when I am washing my face in the shower, I am, soaping my face, But guess what? I'll shower and then I'll, leave it on there a little bit, and then I'll turn the water down to the bottom on cold only and rinse my face with cold water. You need to rinse and wash your face with cold water, guys. I know a girl that put ice cubes in her water. Okay. She said that is helping her stop. And this girl looks really good. She's about 58 and she can pass for about 38. She can, but she puts ice in her water when she washes her face. I don't go to that extreme, but I will wash my face with cold water. So make sure, ladies, you are washing your face with cold water to avoid, stripping the dryness out of your skin, because you are going to use, yes, you're going to use moisturizer, but moisturizer ain't gonna save the day always when you're scalding your face or how well you can burn your face. And don't exfoliate your face all the time, because you can cut your face. And don't exfoliate all the time. Maybe you need to exfoliate maybe like, I would say once every 2 weeks or twice every 2 weeks or something, but don't exfoliate your face every day. I know it feels good to scrub your face, but you are actually harming your face when you do that as a woman of color. She says, and another girl says, a hot mess. She says, even her forehead is different. Yes, everything is different about her. Hi, yeah, Kat, how are you? She said, looks like Michael Jackson afterwards. Yes, she does. She does. And she just ruined her black beauty. She has ruined it. Now she's a totally different color, guys. And she just doesn't look the same. And it doesn't look good. I can understand it. She's looking good. It does not look good. Let's see. Hey, good morning, mother. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Happy Sunday, in my opinion. Beautiful kisses. Butterfly kisses, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Yes, sunscreen is important. So, guys, sunscreen is important. If you are using a moisturizer, which I do use a moisturizer now, okay? If you are using a moisturizer, make sure it has sunscreen in it, especially how hot it is outside right now. And go old school. Use an umbrella to protect shades and an umbrella to protect your skin, because they're saying that sun is the one that's going to give you what? Wrinkles. The sun plays a big part in giving you wrinkles. And nobody wants to run around here all wrinkled up. We don't want to run around here wrinkled. We embrace our ages, right? And we embrace our skin. But if you can avoid, getting these wrinkles and making your face look like it's drooping and everything, just do what they say do. Use sunscreen, moisturize your face, keep your face clean. Don't go to sleep with makeup on, and you'll be fine. And drink plenty of water, as they say. I don't like water. She said, wow, very informative. Yes, it is. I like, look at these ladies. These ladies are beautiful. I mean, Angela Bassett, she takes the cake. This woman is 64 years old. Look at this woman. I'm sorry, I have to bring her up again. Look at this woman. Very beautiful. Look at those cheekbones. I just smile in my cheekbones. Now I'm embracing my cheekbones. At first, I was like, oh, I make cheekbones like that. But you never know what's going to be popular. And by the time you get grown, I hated my lips. I hated that I had these big lips. But guess what? Women are purchasing lips now, are they not? So you just never know. It's a blessing. Embrace your skin. Embrace your original self. It's perfectly fine. Yes, some women go out there and get a BBL, whatever you call it, and that's fine. But as far as messing with your beautiful black queen face, try to avoid it. Try to avoid it. That's all I'm saying. Because guess what? Once you harm it, it's over. So look at her nose. Did you see Lil' Kim's nose? Look at this nose. This girl nose look ridiculous. Look at this. She does look like Michael Jackson. And look at those huge injections in her cheeks. Look at those huge injections in those cheeks. Really? Look at that hair. She just did herself wrong. She really did, guys. I don't know what to say on that. She did herself wrong. She did. Like I say, I didn't know that the bones in the face have a tendency to deplete as well. That's interesting. Like I said, I know that our knees and our legs get to getting limpy. When we get older, we're getting a little arthritis. But in the face, I had no idea, and that is what's causing some of these women to look sucked in a little bit. And I, like I said, I understand with the cheek enhancements, I guess. But if you are young, these women are 30 years old getting cheek enhancement. I'm like, what the hell? She says black women are born naturally with beautiful skin. Black don't crack. It's absolutely true. I want each of you to know that. That's right. Really know that you are the most attractive of all races and for life. Yes, we are naturally attractive, guys. Naturally attractive. Just naturally glow. We naturally glow. Sometimes we have a tendency to look like, when we don't rest. But guess what? We have to rest. Hi, how are you, Room Shaker? How are you doing? We are talking about the black woman, how our skin is always so beautiful and glowing, and how to keep it that way. And that it's natural. It's not like we're doing anything major. We're not doing anything major with our faces, are we, ladies? Are we using all these cream? I remember one time I tried to use an eye cream, right? That shit was burning my eyes at the bottom. I had to release it. You get it? Because our skin is not used to having all these different lotions and potions on our face. Just use a simple moisturizer. You can go with Pond's cream, but Pond's is a little greasy, ladies. If you have dry skin, it's cool, but you got to put a very little of Pond's. You can use any cheap moisturizer as a black woman because it's not going to, we really don't need it to enhance. It's just me. I like my face to be moisturized because I don't want a dry face. You get it? But I'm not using it for like, oh, I want to avoid wrinkles. No, I'm just using it to moisturize my face because I want my face smooth and, feeling a little oil there because my face is dry. But with Pond's, guys, don't put a lot because it'll have you looking like a grease monkey, okay? By the face. Right now I'm using Lancome. Like I said, Lancome is the woman of age. I call it the woman of age makeup. But they gave me a gift with the wash and the little bitty thing of moisturizer. And I still have that thing from months ago. I just put a little bit on and keep it moving. So don't try to use like all these different products. I'm not trying to hate on these different products. I'm saying that it really won't work for us. It may work for a lighter skinned woman. It may work for a lighter skinned woman, right? Because she has a tendency to age quickly. Research has shown it. Women that are light complexion, a yellow bone, they will age quicker than us. So they may want to go ahead and try to use like these different products like Olive Olay and retinol and all that stuff. They may want to use that because they need it. But women that's a little darker like us, chocolate women, as I put it, sexy chocolate women, we don't need all that stuff on our face. We really don't. She said, beauty to me comes from within to me. I don't go by outer appearance, right? It is. And like I said, men, they love women for different reasons. You see a man walking around with a woman that's looking tough, but it's the inside, it's the heart, and that's on here as well. It's the heart that counts, guys. But I'm saying that my point today is that women of color, we have a gift, we have a blessing. It's a blessing to us to be able to not lose as much bone, have as much bone loss, medically speaking, not having as much bone loss in our faces and our bodies, period. And the fact that we and the fact that the sun can really harm us as much because we have that melanin in our body. And like I said, we're blessed with that, guys. We are blessed with that. Does any one of you know of any type of moisturizer that women of color can use without, like I said, some of the moisturizer I've tried, it broke my face out, had my face hot, kind of burning like fiery. I had to rinse it off immediately, and then I'll end up with red on my face, like some red, like not a rash, but you could tell that something was there. So I won't use all these different moisturizers. However, if you know of anything that can help with a black woman's, appearance as far as the face to avoid wrinkles and to make us glow, put it in the chat, guys. I've heard of black soap. I heard black soap is good. Have y'all heard of black soap? I heard black soap is good. I've never tried it, but they say some people use black soap. Some people use natural aloe vera. They just rub it around their face. My son does it for his acne. If he gets a bump or something in his face, he'll rub raw aloe vera on his face and it will be gone in a couple of days. His pimple, But if anyone knows of any type of cream that we can use to keep us glowing, keep us shining, keep us looking healthy, even though we might not feel all that, but keep us looking healthy, put it in the chat. Because again, I'm just using, I'm using Lancome moisturizer, nothing extravagant. It was a gift and I didn't pay for it because, hey, the actual moisturizer is about $100, $60, something like that. I'm not going to pay $60 for no moisturizer. And once I run out of this wash, guess what I'll be using? Dove. Dove is a good soap to use all over your body. Butterfly Kisses said, I use black soap and would never use anything else. Wow. I'm going to Google black soap to see exactly what it's for. What do you use it for, black Butterfly Kisses? Do you use it on your face only, or do you use it over your entire body? Because I heard black soap is good. And I'm going to Google it to see what it is. But I don't think I would be using it unless I need it, I guess. I guess if I need it in the future. But I've heard of black soap. I heard a lot of folks are using it. Not sure what it does exactly, but I would like to know. She said black soap is good for the body, acne, but it's too harsh for my face. Oh, so it's too harsh for your face, Marva CB. Right, because I've used other products and it has my face, it had my face all red and burning and on fire, you know? So like I said, because some people are here was like, Marie, you're aging backwards. No, I don't feel like I'm aging backwards, but they're saying that my appearance is that, you know, a lot of us, our appearance doesn't reflect our actual ages. And that's a compliment. Thank you guys. That is a compliment for any black woman, but I just told you, I just explained to you guys. It says that here, we're going to recapitulate that we have exceptional genes. Okay, so it's genetic. A lot of times it's genetic with our skin being like this. I look exactly like my mom. She does not have any wrinkles, guys. She passed away with no wrinkles and no gray hair in her head. So I guess I got that from her. Noah Glow says, I've heard of black soap, but honestly, I don't use all that stuff on my face. Drinking plenty of water has always helped me. Thank God. Yes, guess what? I think if I drink a lot of water, guys, I think I will really glow, right? If I drink a lot of water. I don't like drinking water, guys, but I'm really going to try to do it. And I bet I'll probably be like just glowing, because right now, if you say I look younger now, just imagine if I drink a lot of water, right? I don't drink no water, Lord, I gotta help my kidneys to hurry up. But I'm gonna start drinking water. Right in the Noah Glow. Now the second one, remember guys, our genes. We get it from our grandmothers, great grandmothers, and our family history, okay, our ancestors. The next one says we have natural protection from the sun, and that's the melanin in our bodies. That's the melanin in our bodies. Years ago when I was a property manager for an apartment complex, I had a prospect come in and she was interested in an apartment, but she started speaking with me about the melanin in our bodies and things that I didn't understand what the hell she was talking about. I was like, man, I just want you to lease this apartment, keep it moving. But now I know exactly what this woman was talking about. She was just trying to say how blessed we are as a people to have this natural melanin in our bodies to protect us from skin cancer and from the ultraviolet light of the sun. Okay. And you notice when you go in elevators as well, ladies, put on your shades when you're in elevators as well, because the light from the elevator, guess what? It's going to make you have wrinkles as well. I'm just saying. I learned that from a supermodel on here. The next one says, like I said, with the ultraviolet light, it says it is one of the main causes of wrinkles, guys. The sun is one of the main causes of wrinkles. So remember, when you're out there in that sun, ladies, black, bright skin, whatever color you are, white, put something over your eyes and put up an umbrella. You just have to be old school if you want to protect your skin from getting anything, okay? Judy M said, my skin is sensitive. I only use Dove. See, Dove is a great product. It's a great product. You don't have to use all these expensive creams. They're just full of it. It says, I'm scared to use anything else. Never had bad skin. Don't want to risk it. Right. I don't want to risk it. That's why I was asking about the black soap and stuff like that, because, I won't use different things on my face unless it's I would need it. I would try it if I need it. I used to try the eye cream. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to have wrinkles right here, guys. Just gonna have to have it, but I don't want to. I put that shit on my eyes and it just had me burning, lit me on fire. Our skin is sensitive. Okay. The next one says that our skin process is delayed. So basically, our aging process is delayed. So we, as a beautiful people, our aging, we don't age fast at all. Not at all. Now, if you do see someone, it's storming out there, guys. If you do see someone that's about 40 and they look like they're 60, it's something have to do with that. There's some type of other aspects that's something that's hitting them. Maybe possible substance abuse, alcoholism, something that's affecting their skin and their body in a negative way. Okay, not because they just age like that. It's something that's helping them their age progress quickly. Okay, remember they did do a study up in France again with black women, and guess what? We came out on top. And they're just saying that it's just natural. We don't lose bone in our face either as fast. A lot of women of you hear that thunder? A lot of women that of lighter skin and of no color, they have a tendency to lose their bone in their face quickly. She says, "I'll take the wrinkles just so I have just so I can have some color. Most white women spend half their lives trying to get color. Unlike me, they want to admit how jealous we are if you're beautiful, if you're beautiful color, right? You know, I'll take the wrinkles as well. You know, I love being a chocolate woman, guys. I love being a chocolate woman. I hope you guys can see me because I'm looking at the Wi-Fi here and this thunderstorm is out here, guys. I'm so sorry. But you know, I look at some young women that's like 30 years old and they look like they 45. You be like, golly, girl, you only 30? Like, what's wrong? And like I said, that Angel Brink, allegedly, Angel Brink, that child look way older than she is. That child is wrinkled down and she is not over 40. She may be 40 now. She may be 40 now. But that child is really wrinkled up and it makes you wonder why. But it's because she is of lighter skin. Her skin is light. And what did they say? The lighter the skin, the faster it has a tendency to age. She said, I do drink a lot of water though. You do, Judy? I'm going to start drinking water. I think that if I drink water, I think we'll be really, glowing. I'll really be glowing and, not feeling so bad all the time because I hate drinking water. I drink a Coca-Cola quicker. Beautiful Kisses said, Marie, I'm out jogging and my phone is going to die. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Hit the replay. But can you ladies understand where I'm going? I'm just giving the 5 top reasons why black is not cracking. And these reasons are everything. They are the sun, the fact that it's genetic, the fact that we don't have loss of a bone in our face. I mean, we are really blessed as a people, right? She says, my mom was almost 80 when she passed away, not one wrinkle. And I can believe that. I definitely can believe that. Noah Glow. I definitely, she's Butterfly Kisses say she drinks water 24/7 too. Gosh, I wish I like water. I'll be gagging and all that shit when I drink water. Isn't that sad? I really have to just force it down. I'm going to try to force it down, guys. But, I wanted to come touch on this because I see how beautiful a lot of our women are, celebrities, or just people like us, just looking really good and healthy. Facial wise, I'm thick, but, facial wise and as far as her skin cracking or anything, it's not doing that. And now I see why. Now I see exactly why. She said, Judy, my skin is so dry. I can't find anything that doesn't break my skin out. What about Pond's? Have you tried Pond's Yaya Cat? Because Pond's cream, it's very oily. I noticed that it's very oily. I had put like quite a bit on my face, just, because my face is dry usually after I wash it. So I try to put something on it, but that Pond's, honey, it will have you looking like, ooh, squeeze it down. So you may want to try Pond's, and it didn't break me out. My skin is sensitive as well. Yeah, Cat. It's sensitive as well. So try Pond's. It will have you good and oily, and it's cheap. It's not expensive at all. Yeah. It's not expensive at all. Does anyone else have any ideas as far as the skin, what we can use as a moisturizer? We already know that we can use Dove for soap to wash your face. You don't need all these expensive products. It's just taking your money, child. It's just taking your money. Or it's just a temporary fix, right? It's a temporary fix. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I see the Wi-Fi's up again. It's because it's storming outside, guys. But I wanted to bring this to y'all. She said, I've tried everything. If it moisturizes, I still break out at 60. Really? Wow. Maybe you should go something really, really natural. Yeah, I can. Maybe the aloe vera. What do you guys think? Aloe vera can probably help her with her skin. Something natural and that won't break out. Maybe aloe vera won't break out. Hopefully you're not allergic to aloe vera. But if I could say, if you have some trouble drinking water, if it makes you feel full, bloated, etc., I always drink room. If I'm going to drink it, Butterfly Kisses, you better believe it's going to be room temperature. I don't like the cold water at all. It has to be room temperature when I do drink water. And the only time it seems like I really want to drink water is when we out of water. I'd be like, who the hell talk about the water, because it's not there. You get it? It's weird. I know it's because it's not there. And I get really thirsty when I don't see any water there. But as long as I see cases of water down here, I'll pass it right up. So, yeah, I mean, I don't worry about the bloating or anything. I just want to be able to flush my body and flush my kidneys. I need to do that. I hate drinking water. I hate it. She said, I love water. I freeze the water bottles and drink at least 8 to 12 a day. Wow, yeah. Can you just, slide it into me without me having to drink it? Oh my goodness, I wish I could drink water like that. She said, I love ice cold water. I can't. And if I do drink it, it will be room temperature, guys. But remember, ladies, they're saying that the water helps, the skin and the pores. I bet, like I said, if I drink that water, we'll really be glowing. We drink a lot of water. She said, I'm going to try aloe vera, Marie. Great. Try the aloe vera. That's what my son puts on his face, and it does not break his face out. It does not burn his skin or anything. Gosh, my neighbor had a huge aloe vera plant, and she said, I can cut off as much as I want. Yeah, I need to go over to cut off and send some Yaya. If you find something in your area, Yaya, the actual plant, just cut it and just rub it on your face and put it in the refrigerator. That's what my son did, put it in the refrigerator. But I just wanted to see how, what, why is it that we don't age as fast? Why is it that, folks say I'm aging backwards? And I looked at some of my older pictures. I'm like, yeah, it's weird. It's like, yeah, yeah, it's weird. Like I actually was a little bit lighter back when I was younger. I was actually a little redder. I'm so glad I turned chocolate. Lord have mercy. I was actually a little lighter complexion. I wanted to bring the picture here, but them eyebrows was not working on it. I had them. I had a unibrow like that, and I was like 21. But my kids said, "Mom, you look younger now than you look with us when we were kids." Isn't that weird? So I guess they call it aging backwards. That's interesting. She said, "Yeah, yeah. Dove has a little moisture. I might use a little sunscreen, just a little dot. Never lotion. I'll be sweating all day. Hmm. I'll be sweating all day." She said. So yeah, yeah. I'm not sure what you're washing your face with. Hopefully you're using like Dove or something like that. You could use like I've tried the 7-in-1 size. That shit broke my face out. All those products from behind the counter on the counter did break my face out. But another good one, yeah, yeah, is CeraVe. Have you tried CeraVe? CeraVe or something like that. CeraVe. That one's very oily too, and it can get your face moisturized if your face is that dry. She said, yes, Judy, the sweat from the lotion, I can't take it. Yes, I used to put cocoa butter on my face. Don't do that no more because you'll be sweating. Sometimes I sweat on here a little bit. It's darn light. But, um, I just want us all to be healthy, look healthy, feel great, and just know that it's natural. You don't have to go out there and spend $800, $400 on these creams and stuff. It's natural for us to come to not age as fast, guys. But if you are needing something, try something natural like aloe vera or, black soap, like they say. The black soap is good. And I heard that it's like a natural soap. Yes, I do put oils on my skin, around my skin area. But as far as on my face, I don't put like lotion or, cocoa butter or anything like that on my face. Some people use coconut oil. Yeah, yeah. What about coconut oil? Have you tried that? Coconut oil is good for the skin. Hmm. Coconut oil is good for the skin and the hair. I've never used it on my face, but I have used it on my skin. Coconut oil. So, as a women, folks of color, we have so many natural things that we can put on our skin, on our faces, on our bodies without the chemicals, without, killing out some kind of animal or something to put it in your face. Don't do it and all that. Folks be swallowing placenta and all that. Don't do all that. That make me want to just vomit. I'm just saying. She said, maybe I'll try. Yes. Coconut oil is really good. Yeah, yeah. So try coconut oil, aloe vera. If anyone else in the chat knows of something that we can put on our skin without wrinkling, but remember, sunscreen. Sunscreen. Have some sunscreen in whatever it is that you're using, because you step out that door and you're not using sunscreen, it has a tendency to burn your skin, and you can she's laughing, and you can your skin to burn, or you can start getting those wrinkles because the sun is drying out every piece of oil in your face, most likely. That's what I'm assuming. And that ultraviolet light, it just runs runs your skin. But I've always been in the sun too. But again, I got melanin in my body, so that's probably what saved me from that. But I just want, like I said, I want us all to look good, feel good, be confident, and we want to wear our makeup, we want to do our hair, we want to just be beautiful. And we are naturally beautiful women. We are naturally beautiful. We don't have to use all these creams and potions and lotions and things in our face. Don't do that. Spend your money on that crap, because it's really not working, especially over the counter stuff. Just use naturals. Try your best to start off with something natural. You'll see a big difference. You will. Shea butter for the skin, coconut oil for the skin. It keeps you oily, not ashy or anything, and keeps your skin glowing. Dove soap is a great soap to bathe with, shower with. Dove. They do have a Dove lotion, shower lotion that you can use. I tried it. I didn't like it. It's still, you have to use regular lotion afterwards. So don't, I wouldn't waste my money on it. I'm just saying, get you some regular coconut oil or, uh, Marva CB sent me some oil. What's the name of that oil? Miracle, what is it? Oh, gosh. I just use it. It's, the oil for the hair, skins, and nails, and it works very well on my skin. I love it. Keeps my skin oily, and looking like it's lotion. It's been lotioned down, right? That's what you want. You want clean, smooth, shiny, glowing skin. And like I said, my face does look kind of dry now. It does look dry. But I bet if I drink that water, I'll be all right. I'll be okay. Anybody have any questions on why we are not cracking? That's the 5 top reasons that we discussed. And they were very interesting to me, like with the bone and the melanin. I knew about the melanin. I knew that we had melanin in our bodies, but gosh, it protects us from skin cancer, all types of things, the sun, So just be careful. Don't go out in the sun without sunglasses. Don't go in the elevator without sunglasses because the sun, again, they say it's the top reason why people get wrinkles. So don't go in that sun without protection. Sun lotion, use some type of sun cream for your face. What else? I would use a whole damn umbrella, honestly. I would use shades and an umbrella to cover my whole upper body because it has that ultraviolet light can affect your skin. But like I said, if you're a chocolate woman like me, you really don't have a lot to worry about. But I'm saying women that are light skinned and up with the complexion, the lighter the complexion, the more the sun can ruin you and the faster you're aging. It seems like that's the fact right now, Or if you have genetics, great genetics as a light skinned woman, then you're good. And then they were going to say vitamin E is good also. Right. So they're saying use a vitamin, some type of moisturizer as a lighter skinned woman. Use something with vitamin C in it. It helps your face. They're saying vitamin A. And then now in the Nova Glow is saying vitamin E is good as well. There are some vitamins out there that they say will help your skin and your nails and your hair. I've never tried it, but if you have tried it, put it in the comments if you have tried it and it's working for you. But I've never tried any vitamins or anything. I just wake up, shower, wash my face in the shower with Dove, and make sure you wash your face with cold water, ladies. The hot water can, affect your face. It can dry up your face. It can, make your pores larger. We just don't want that. We just want, to glow as a woman of color. We want to be naturally beautiful as a woman of color, right? Yes. So if there's not any more comments, guys, I love all of you guys. I thank you guys for coming on as well. Again, guys, remember, no plastic surgery. Don't do the injections unless you're just drooping all the way down the hill. Don't do those injections because you're going to have to do them for what? Life. You're going to have to do them for life. And they're very expensive, those injections. They're very expensive. They may decrease in price probably over the years. I'm not sure because we know that breast reductions and things of that nature or breast enhancements have, they dumb it down on the prices so far. But for now, the cheek injections are expensive. They're like $1,800 and over $1,000 per, for the injections. So, if you don't need that, don't do it. Just don't do it. You just be your natural, beautiful self. We are beautiful, again, naturally as women, guys. You don't have to put all those creams and stuff on your face. Use Dove. Don't go out there and spend $500 on products. Don't do eye cream. I have a bunch of eye cream back there. And if anybody wants it, let me know. I can send it to you. I don't even use it. I've gotten them in like those little gift packages with my little powder and stuff on my face, and I don't use it. She said, great time. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, guys. Please share this content. If you like the content, share the content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, try to subscribe to the channel because we will be talking about positive content. Like I said, I was off for a few days. I am back. I feel very well rested. And like I said, I'm happy right now. I'm sleeping very well, guys. So, it just depends on what's going on with your life as well. Because again, worrying, anxiety can kind of take a toll on your face as well. We don't want to be worried and sickly all the time because it can take a toll on your face as well. You want to be happy, you want to be glowing, you want to be fresh, you want to feel good. So, if you feel good, guess what? You look good, right? Right. Yeah. Hey, Shannon, how are you doing? Those eyeballs. Oh my goodness, Shannon. She said, didn't know about the cold water. Makes sense though. Yes. You always wash your face with cold water. It's good for, I know you want to wash it with warm water because you feel like it's dirty, but if you get some makeup remover, ladies, invest in a good old cheap thing of makeup remover. I get the Walmart brand and just wipe it out. Get that makeup out of your skin before you wash your face. Try not to wash your face with makeup on because it's only going to stay in there. You're not going to get it all off. So use a nice wet makeup cloth. Get all the makeup off you, eyeshadow and eyebrows, whatever you have on. Get it off your face first. Let it kind of cool off, and then take some cold water, splash it. Start going to wash it with your lather it with your Dove or whatever you're using, and rinse it with cold water always because it keeps the pores what nice and close and nice and what tight. Remember that lady? She said, "Yeah, that's right. Cold water, Judy. Cold water. Don't use hot water. No, that's a no. Not for our skin anyway." So, like I said, I know we're used to using hot water. It feels good. It feels so big, relaxes the skin and all that. But guess what? It will have you wrinkle down in a couple of months. You will be wrinkled down. So, and like I said, I love aging. I love the fact that I'm aging. But at the same time, if I can't avoid anything that's gonna make me look, weird or anything, then I'm gonna do it. But again, it's just natural for us, okay? Natural. So again, if you please double check if you're subscribed to the channel, guys. And again, I wanted to thank all the members. Thank you to all the members of the channel. Thank you to all the folks that are sub to this channel. I am so appreciative. I really am. Like I said, I was off. I'm back. We are going to be discussing real life topics, raw topics, and just discussing it, being real about it. I'm going to be dropping a link as well. If anyone wants to come up and talk about their experience with whatever we're speaking of, it will be great. It really will be great. I'm not sure what the next topic will be about, guys, but it will be something interesting as well. I think that this topic is very interesting. The fact that we are naturally beautiful. We are naturally beautiful. Our faces are naturally smooth like this without wrinkles. It's just natural. So we're just blessed. We are blessed people. Know that, okay, guys? If nothing else, she said, where you can buy the membership, Marie? Where can you buy the membership? Oh, there is a membership link on the community tab. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link again on the community tab. Or I can go get the link for you guys now. Let's see here. I'm going to try to get it now. Oh, my God. Let's see. I'm going to try to get the link for you now. I know I can't. I tell you what, Lala. Yeah. Sorry, Lala. Yeah. Hey, Monique. Monique is a member as well. Yeah, Kat, thank you so much for trying to join the membership. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the community tab right now after I leave, after we get ready to get off here. Yeah, I really appreciate your support. Thank you to all of you who are members. Thank you, guys. Thanks to Monique. Thanks to Sophisticated Brag, COG. Who else is there on this? My members. Oh, my God. Danny. Come get this commentary. Everyone, Bela Shay, everyone, Virgo, all the folks that's on my memberships, thank you guys so very much for joining the membership. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Thank you guys for coming to the channel as well. And again, guys, this channel will build because we're building on positivity, okay? It's going to be a positive channel. So we will build and we will get strong, okay? So just know that, okay? I love you guys so much. You say, thank you. I can go up and see. You're very welcome. Thank you. Yeah. I'll put it up as soon as I get off. Again, guys, everyone, I want you all to have a great Sunday. It's storming here, so I guess I won't be able to do too much of anything because it's storming, but I want everyone to be blessed. That's right, Judy. Everyone be blessed. Have a happy Sunday. Relax with your families, and just love on your kids and yourself. Love on your kids and yourself. And, God bless y'all, and everyone have a wonderful, wonderful day, okay? Remember, it's natural for us. It's natural, all right? Bye-bye now.